make or miss league.
It's a make or miss.
It's a make or
It's a make or miss league.
Caruso make an appearance. Make young legs. Ja Morant threw it down on Aron Baynes last night. Something nasty. Baynes has made it a bit of a habit of getting dunked on, Scotty. You give him credit for contesting everything at the rim?
Man, no, I do not. He's going to be remembered in the wrong way.
This is about Ja Morant. This is not about Aron Baynes. How about Ja Morant with a strong finish? I will not stand for defense being mocked.
Oh, Aron Baynes does catch it a lot, though, man.
All the time.
Does he ever block any of those dunks?
Yes, he blocks them.
Okay. Maybe we'll see one day. Miss!
You won't see him
Fine.
if we don't put him on this show. Just like flyover.
Yes, Jared Dudley got tossed last night after coming to Dwight Howard's defense. Brian, do you like JD stepping in to defend Dwight Howard here?
This is called knowing your role. His job is to do this on this team. And let me tell you something. This is his best night of the season. We're talking about Jared Dudley. This is exactly what he can do for the Lakers. Step in and say, hey, don't push my guy, I'll push your guy.
Jared Dudley's my boy, man.
I would have to go do that for maybe LeBron or AD. Dwight Howard, you got to fight that
Nah,
battle.
man. It is kind of funny when you look at Dwight old yoke, the JD kind of flabby. He's the one. He's the enforcer.
Oh, yeah.
I can say that because he's my friend.
Yeah, right.
I know.
I'm sure they'll think about it exact same way.
Nate, perfection. Zach LaVine dropped 35 3/4 last night on the Hawks, including a perfect 7 for 7 from three, Scotty. Was that more about LaVine or the Hawks defense?
The Hawks is deep.
Oh, man.
Get your average up on the Hawks, baby.
This is so Zach LaVine. There are certain nights where he looks like he's headed to the Hall of Fame, and there are other nights when you got to bench him. This is why it's hard to have him as your franchise player, frankly.
Is he the franchise player or is he just like the best player right now?
Well, who is?
No, they don't have one. I would say
They're paying him $80 million.
That's true. That's a good point. That is franchise money. All right, make BB-8. I got excited and I realized it's not a Star Wars thing. Bogdan Bogdanovic nailed this three with 13 seconds left. That ended up winning it for the Kings. Brian, is BB-8, is that his nickname, developing into the closer in Sacramento?
Well, how about Bielitsa just hit one the other night? Let me tell you something about Bogdanovic. He is a sneaky guy in the free agent market. I don't know if they can afford to pay him, and that makes him interesting in the trade market. And Kings have won 3 in a row, and their next 2 games are against the Knicks and Warriors.
Ooh.
Could get to 500.
Woo-hoo. You hear that? Scrimmages.
Got a chance to keep shining.
There you go. Man, he's going to really enjoy that money he's going to make this all season. Miss expectations. Devonte Graham dropped a career-high 40 on the Nets last night, including 13 in the fourth quarter. Brian, is he your most improved player?
He is right there, and they have the ball in his hand at the end of the game, Scotty. They're like, bring us home, Devonte.
I love it. This young man, I mean, it was just like a breakout party last night. It's like, show the world what you can do.
I love Devonte Graham. He's been one of the most fun people to watch this year. You can't be most improved in your second year. That's what you're supposed to do.
Kirk
Improve.
Goldsberry said 51% on threes at the top of the key. Better than James Harden.
That's awesome. He's not most improved. But he's great to watch. It gives you a reason to watch Charlotte.
He's a second-round pick, though, man.
All right, Kawhi Leonard made his return to Toronto last night and received his championship ring with one modification. Here's how Kawhi explained the special logo on his ring.
I have I have a logo in there, and it's on my middle finger, so it reminds me to put it on my middle finger. So I have like a FU symbol on there.
Scotty, what are your thoughts on...
Those are two quite different things, a reminder and the FU.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Scotty, on this logo that he has on his ring?
I mean, he's sending a message probably to his old team back there to say.
I was about to say, there's only one, right?
Yeah.
Who else could he be talking about?
I'm going to tell you something. After what happened last summer, I'm never underestimating this guy again. He is a killer. He's a killer.
I mean, he's an absolute killer, but also that's more emotion. I know it didn't sound like emotion, but that's more emotion than I've ever heard him talk about anything. I mean, even though he didn't name the Spurs by name, like I've never heard him talk about an organization, a team, or a critic or anything in that way.
Can you imagine they're calling him, hey, Kawhi, what do you want engraved on your ring? Do you want like your number or your name? I want the FU. Oh, okay.
Right, and by the way, was Andrew Bogut the first dude to have his ring size for his middle finger?
No,
I don't remember.
A bunch of guys have had their size for their
Excuse me, I got 6. I think I.
Oh, wow.
He's got 2 of them. Oh, get off the set.
That's a jump,
See you
ladies and
later.
gentlemen.
Thanks for watching. Thank you for
I
watching.
quit. Hey, coming up, James Harden drops another 50-piece, and it's actually seeming normal now. That topic and more in another round of Something, Nothing, Everything. I gotta.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN Plus.